yeah. Come on, everybody. Get your popcorn, get your drinks. You better sit down and get ready because we are about to go live. It's the music shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug. Let's get it. Two sauces on tonight. That's right. Subscribe and hit the notification bell because you never know when I'm coming on. That's right. Miss Music. That's right, haters. Mm-hmm.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch, bad matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service, still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right. The NM Music Video Showcase. Check it out Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Central Time. Always on HHQ. 91.3 The Plug. If you want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a deal for you. You are now tuned in to the music shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug. Yeah, HQ TV, baby. Ha. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? This is the music shop with Miss Music. If you are shopping for new music or new artists, then check out the music shop for it because it's always a music affair with Miss Music. But tonight, it's not about me, people. It's about. It's about who I got on tonight. And let me tell you something. Keep those reels coming if you're on YouTube or whatever you're doing. Keep them coming because it's moment like these that we have people like this on my show. Thank you, Jesus. We have on tonight 2SAUCE. What's up, 2SAUCE? Go ahead and say hey.
How y'all
Welcome to the
doing,
music
man? How
shop.
y'all doing? Glad to be here today. Thank you, Miss Music.
Anytime, anytime. So yes, people, I came across this reel and instantly fell in love. And I was just like, wow. And as I was listening to his music, I was like, he really definitely has some knowledge on him. And y'all know how like sensitive and I just have to have it on my show when there's conscious music artists out there and they're putting in the work to where they're educating, they're informing, they're resonating with you, they're feeling your pain, they're trying to um give light to what you're feeling, but in their music because they're feeling the same thing. And it's like, I came across you and I heard the song Lonely, and I was just like, wow, I love this. And then you stay stuck in my head. And I was just like, you know what? This is what I want on my show. These are the songs that I want on my show because they teach people you can learn. You talked about closure. You talked about moving on. You talked about, your broken heart, but it wasn't where it was something to be ashamed of. It was like you showed growth, and I just love that because we all go through those growth spurts, you know what I mean? And it's nice to be able to hear music that I can actually listen to, that I can like relate to my life and be like, yo, this is the realness too. It's nothing fake. It's not I got bands and hoes and bitches and this, you know what I mean? It's real shit. Real shit. And it's like any average person can just relate to it. And I was like, this is what we need to hear. We need to hear that, yes, we're going through the broken heart. Yes, we're going through the grief. Yes, we're going through the pain. But, bro, there's a sunny side to it when the rain is gone. And you make that in your music. You give us that inspirement that, okay, it's gloomy for the moment, but by the time I'm done singing this song, y'all gonna be, seeing sunshines and rainbows and birds and shit. So I was just like, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to bring to the table. And I went, checked out your YouTube, and I was just like, yeah, I like him. Different, got your own style on some conscious music. spreading good word, your experiences too, which are pretty down to earth, nothing out the box. And it's just like, I like this, So, welcome to the music shop. It's like an honor to have you on because, you know, um, just being able to reach out and have you say, yeah, I'll do it is a blessing in itself, that you can grace and let us know, your knowledge and stuff you've been going through. And why don't you start off though with first where you're representing or where you're from?
Well, I'm originally from New York, but I live in Florida, so I kind of got the best of both worlds because I went to school up north and I went to school down south, so it's kind of like a mix between the two, you know. So, but a lot of people say if you're not born and raised in Florida, you know what I mean, don't jack Florida, but it's just like I just let it go in one ear and out the other. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person just to be like, okay, well, I'm just putting on from this city. You know what I mean? I'm really the type of person I'm putting on for me. You know what I mean? And what I stand for. So like, as far as like city wise go, I tell people I'm from New York. You know what I mean? But I live in Florida. But you know, my a lot of my streams come from New York. A lot of my streams come from Florida. You know, so I really got the best of both worlds. They both love me. You know what I mean? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we kind of go hand in hand. I don't know what it is with New York and Florida people, but they come down here and they end up loving Florida. So you got to show them love. Now I know that I kind of like gave them an idea of what your music is like, but why don't you go ahead and let them know what genre you're representing? That way they can have an idea of what kind of music you do. Because a lot of times I hate to say, oh, well, y'all are this and that. And you're like, oh, no, but I think I'm this and that. So go ahead and let them know what you're bringing to the music shop tonight.
So I got a little bit of the melodic rap. I got the R&B sound, and I got the pop sound. Right now I'm currently working on a country song, so I'm kind of in just like every lane. I don't really categorize myself in just one lane because it's like when you turn on 2SAUCE, it's like you can listen to this artist but hear different sounds. It's not the same. Blah, 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 blah. No, you're gonna hear I guess what a lot of people say like a similarities. You know what I mean? And I get a lot of influences from some of these artists. Don't get me wrong, but I still have my own sound. But as far as like trying to put me in one genre, I don't believe you can actually do that because it's just like I got pop music out there. I got EDM music out there. I got the R&B out there. So I really got a little bit of it all.
I love it too. I was like, like I said, I went to your YouTube and I was listening to music and I was like, yeah. And it's like, you send me songs, but I went to the YouTube and I'm like, no, I want this one. I want that. I like this one. I'm getting this one. I'm playing this one on this show. And I'm like, man, everybody's going to get to the point where I only got two songs. I only got three songs. Why he got four? Hey, it is what it is. So some
Hmm.
people get blessed, extra blessed sometimes. It just happens. But I was like, oh, I hope he don't get mad. I'm gonna play more than what he sent me.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, that's awesome. Now we got some tracks. First, I want to ask you though, what got you into doing music? I mean, you just pick up a pen one day and said, "This is what I want to do."
No, I've honestly been doing music since I was 13. So
Mm,
I was a big Wiz Khalifa fan. I grew up
mm,
on Wiz, so like Wiz was like my idol growing up, and I always wanted to be a rapper ever since I started listening to Wiz Khalifa. So all I used to do was freestyle, and then like when I used to be in school, I used to just write music. I used to just hear things in my head, and I used to write music. So I was not like focused on school too much, but I was really just trying to become a better rapper. So I used to just freestyle a lot. But it wasn't until I had got locked up and then I started making music for real, like when I was 18, and everybody was just like, "Yo, man, there's no reason you should be in here. You should be out there chasing your dreams." He was like, "Yo, you got it."
mm.
So it's like once I seen what it was like in there, and I realized like life really hit me. I just I got one shot at life, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go full fledged with the music. I'm gonna give it everything that I got, and this is where I'm at today. So
Yeah, well, you caught my attention. It's like, um, I try to get on, um, people that other people are gonna be like, yo, I like this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I've done the really indie artist already, and that was fun. But I'm trying to like step up the game with, I've got a lot of people, y'all, underneath my belt, and I don't know if who be out there following me, but I've done some really big music legends in the game. So I've done independent and I've done major, and I love it. But to be able to go on the hunt for myself and do the project that I'm doing now with the music shop and come across you, and you know what I mean, I'm loving it because with my own creative content, I can sit here and I can pick out individually exactly who I want, and for whatever reasons to bring them to the show. And when I bring them on, I'm gonna make sure they come in with some funk, so that people want to turn on the show and they want to watch and they want to be like, "Yo, who the hell is she gonna have on? Who's she gonna have on next? Damn it!" Because I'm liking like everybody she brings on. So I definitely love the flavor that you're bringing. Like I said, it's real life stuff, and it's things that we all go through. And you're out there saying what I think we all want to say, but don't really get the chance to say, some of us. And you're bringing it to the forefront, and you're saying, "Hey, this is what I'm going through." And I like the fact that you're honest with it. You can be vulnerable, but yet you're still strong. There's nothing weak about you showing how you feel. But I love how you put it in the music. Definitely love that. And definitely that song "Lonely." That's, bro, I'm telling you, I don't know why you ain't bring that damn song on tonight. I love
You know
it.
what's crazy?
I love that song. I was like, why didn't you give me that song?
That song is from 2020. That's one of the first songs I've ever dropped.
I love it. That I'm telling you, you gotta push that. I love that one. I even made a reel. People made a remix reel off of that. Did you see that?
There's like 7,000 reels that people
Yeah.
remix.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I added mine to it. It's on my profile. So if you look at my profile, you won't have to go through 7,000.
Yeah.
um, it's not too long ago, but yeah, I loved it, and that right there, even though it may be old to you, it's not old to us. It's new.
And I'm learning that, like, because back then when I dropped it, I didn't have a fan base the way I had it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I was stoked when I was getting 100 plays. I'm like, yo, people are really listening to the music. So like now that I'm getting this following, I'm starting to push a lot of my older music because now I'm really understanding like the music doesn't get old. These are just people who haven't heard my catalog. That's just the only thing. And now they're
Mhm.
here. So when the song started taking off, because the reel that started taking off that really brought that to light, it almost has 1 million views on it. So
Mm.
like it's just really incredible that it's really being brought to life because so many people were like, "Yo, bro, that song's fire" when I first dropped it, and this was like just the selective people that I had listening to the music. So
Mm.
now, like, people hear the Lonely song, and then people are just DMing me like, "Yo, bro, you got all this. Why aren't you signed yet? Why aren't you this big yet?" And I'm just like, man, I'm just, when it's
Mhm.
really on God's time, and that's what I always tell people. It's not when I want it. It's really on God's time, and I'm really humble in
Amen.
that aspect because money doesn't drive me. When people DM me and they're telling me like, "Listen, bro, you saved my life. I was really on the edge about to take my life," or "I heard your music and I was going through a real rough time, and your music helped me get through." That's priceless. Forget the money at that point. That right there is priceless. You never know whose son you're saving. You never know whose child or nephew or niece,
Mhm.
whoever the case may be. And I think right there that really touches my heart.
Yeah, and you can hear it in your music, and you can hear the type of person you are. And we need more of that. We need more shine on artists like you, um, just because of the realness. You know what I mean? No paper chasing, just straight up, no chaser, no cap. You know what I mean? Straight up raw, and I love it. And if you can, if if I can help you, which by bringing y'all onto the music shark is what my whole intentions are, is to help y'all get out there even further. Let my whole network know who you are, because I'm gonna be straight. They don't leave likes a lot, but they will go on your stuff and leave the likes on there. They will hear you on my stuff and go follow you over there. That's just the way it is around here. But that's why we call it tramp. But I don't care. I don't care if I don't get the like. I want you to get the like. So I'm happy when they do follow. But like I said, don't nobody know, if we aren't out there sharing the music and getting it out there and doing things like this, offering our platforms, to people, or even, if people got 5,000 fans out there, go share somebody's stuff. I mean, Two Sauce is definitely somebody you want to share. So I am Miss Music approved on that one. But we got some music we're gonna get into. Let's see, what's the one we're gonna get into first? Oh, trust issues. Let's go there, people. Yeah, we finna go there. Trust issues. Tell me about that one. Hmm?
So like a lot of this music that I'm dropping, this like, so I got a vault basically. All I do is write music and I put it in a vault. Trust Issues is
Mhm.
from 2021, like Broken Heart, all that is from 2021. But I just started dropping it. So
Mhm.
I'm really like I'm using like the FIFO method, first in, first out. So when I wrote Trust Issues, you know what I mean, I was going through some things, and that's just it's really how I felt when my music, anything with my music, it's just how I'm feeling. I can never talk about anything that I don't feel or anything that I don't have. Don't get me wrong, I can make music like that, but that's not me. So I really try to be the voice for people who won't openly speak about things like that. So I mean, I just speak about it. I mean, I am who I am. You know what I mean? And it's just the way I just articulate the music. I feel like it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? I could take all this pain and then turn it to something positive instead of having all this pain and being an angry person and doing something real negative in life. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of bitter people out here that haven't healed yet and found themselves and are pretty much, I would say, going through the dark night of the soul. But that's another show. um, it's hard. It's a struggle out there. So, like I said, let's go ahead though and get into trust issues because y'all, yeah, that's what we all got out here. So we can't front. Some of us got some trust issues, but let's hear what Two Sauce got right here. He got the sauce. Two Sauce got all the sauce. We go run it 91.3 the plug, the music shop with Miss Music. Let's get it. This is Trust Issues by Two Sauce.
I don't wanna talk, I got trust issues. If you don't make me happy, I can't fall with you. Been protecting my love, protecting my heart. If not loving you is happiness, that's where I start. Always going back and forth, this ain't no tennis. Prisoner for your love, I'm here with a sentence. Pretty white, taught to smile, nigga, fuck the dentist. Feel the chemistry ain't there, and I ain't no chemist. Always thinking that I'm cheating, why I gotta lie? That break my heart, so I say some shit to make you cry. Make me feel less of a man, grab my shit and slide. Swear you don't know the half how I feel inside. You don't know shit. I don't feel how I used to. Always tryna find some clues like you Blue's Clues. I can't love you like I used to. Guess it's something that we both gotta get used to. I don't wanna talk, I got trust issues. If you don't make me happy, I can't fall with you. Been protecting my love, protecting my heart. If not loving you is happiness, that's where I start. I don't wanna talk, I got trust issues. If you don't make me happy, I can't fall with you. Been protecting my love, protecting my heart. If not loving you is happiness, that's where I start. I draw the line, I'm so done with that. The type to hold my child away, bitch, what's up with that? Try to hurt my feelings, so you giving up that cat. I heard you been around the town, did a couple laps. Now I want them bad bitches you help. But I thought for sure I'm the doorstep. Swear life ain't been the same after I left. Walking out your life was a big step. Now I'm not that nigga there to be accused. If losing you was winning there, ooh, you worth losing. I don't wanna talk, I got trust issues. If you don't make me happy, I can't fall with you. Been protecting my love, protecting my heart. If not loving you is happiness, that's where I start. I don't wanna talk, I got trust issues. If you don't make me happy, I can't fall with you. Been protecting my love, protecting my heart. If not loving you is happiness, that's where I start.
That's right. 91.3 The Plug, the music shop, Miss Music, that is 2SAUCE. Woo. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's real stuff, you know? It's real and it's talking about relationships and how we feel like we have to deal with people and how people make us feel, and that's what I like about it is it's real. You know what I mean? Um I hear a lot of other artists, like when they do music. Music is great, it could be major, and stuff like that, but I notice they talk about certain issues or certain matters in a sense where they're talking about something that's happened, but they don't use the correct terminology. And I think a lot of us, like when we're talking about love, a lot of times a lot of us don't understand that sometimes the love we think we feel is just lust. And I think at times a lot of artists relate too much on talking about, oh, love, 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 oh, this love, and it's like sometimes we gotta stop and be like, no, oh, it's this lust. Okay, that's not love, because love is a whole another ball game from what they're talking about. So I think at times, it's good for us to start watching and formulating better what we're talking about and be able to talk about it in a light to where people can understand the difference between the meaning of love and lust. And I like with your music, that's what you give to us is the raw form. It's not, well, let's call it love when it's really lust. Like you emphasize yourself and your words and your structure around exactly what you're going through. You know what I mean? So it's like I know I'm not misled by what you're talking about and how you're feeling, and being painted a picture to want to reject love or something like that. Um, I can see like what you're going through with your pain and you're sorry and how it's affecting you, So, but I like the fact that when you do write your songs, you're always about something that I can totally understand with correct terminology. And I like that because you're not leading me astray. You're leading me exactly on the path where I need to go with it. And I'm understanding everything you're telling me. So I like that. And there is no, oh, well, love is this and love is that. So stay away from it. You just talk about your experience, which we all have. So I like that because I'm not on a wild goose chase, and there's a lot of young kids that listen to this music. So as they're going into like being in relationships and stuff like that, if they're always listening to songs that talk about, oh, love is this and love is that, love is trash and love is this and love, oh, love hurt and love, they're not going to trust me. I don't think I want to go towards love either, you know. But we need them to understand that that's not love, that's lust. So I think now's the time that we can start being like, hey, honey, if you like a song and that's cool and all, but that's not love, that's lust. You know what I mean? So just know that, because I think that when people do that, they lose a lot of, like, they do value or take the respect away from it, when it's supposed to be something that's held high. And the way that we talk about it sometimes brings it very low. So I like to hear artists like you who definitely know the value of what you're talking about. And, like I said, we're not on a goose chase and we can understand everything you say. So I love that. Your music's real. And there's, of all ages that go through relationship problems or having people that, okay, hey, I thought I could do this relationship. And then, like, down the line, they're like, oh, no, I want to go, you know? But, we also have to realize and understand that people have free will, and sometimes we have to let them go, and sometimes we are, their biggest mistake, but they have to find that out on their own. But I definitely like the fact that you're transparent, you know with your music. You're transparent with your lyrics. We got another song I'm gonna go ahead and get into because I don't want to talk too much. I could brag about you all night. I could brag about you all night. I've been waiting, so I'll be so happy. I've been waiting. Like some of y'all, I mean, like every one of y'all actually, but it's just a different varieties of artists and songs I get to play. And I was like, I sit here and I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait for Wednesday. I can't wait for Saturday. I can't wait to do another show, man, for real, because it don't happen fast enough sometimes, you know? So that's kind of like, oh, bummer. But we're gonna get into another song. Um, let's see, who are we gonna get into? We're gonna get into, I would say, mm, oh, since we were talking about love, man, I don't know. I didn't. It wasn't planned. This is all like live. But hey, it's lined up with the next song is "Broken Hearts," and what we were just talking about, love and lust, broken hearts, relationships. Ooh, go ahead and tell me about this one.
Um, so I was really going through a bad time, you know what I mean, and
Mhm,
just trying to just understand things in a certain way because like I know a lot of men can really feel that song because nowadays, you know what I mean. I'm not saying all females, and this is the difference between females and women and then ladies, you know what I mean. A woman is going to understand that a man is allowed to be vulnerable. He's allowed to express his feelings, especially if that person loves you. You know what I mean? So a
mhm,
woman's gonna understand that. You can't expect a lady, a girl, just to understand that, because some of them, you know what I mean. You're supposed to do this. You ain't supposed to be acting like that. Why you all in your feelings? Blase, blase. You know what I mean? So it was
mhm,
like, I really spoke on for a lot of men because there was a point in time where I felt like, damn, I'm not even supposed to have feelings. I'm not entitled. Like, if is me telling you my feelings, is it gonna make matters worse? And it shouldn't have to be like that. You know what I mean? So that's where I wrote Broken Heart, and I was just like, what's love to a broken heart? That's a rhetorical question right there. What's love to a broken heart? Somebody who's been drugged through the mud, somebody who's had some of the worst things happen, and they're still out there loving like it ain't never happened before. You know what I mean? So that's where that song comes from.
mhm. Well, I love it. Let's go ahead and get into it, everybody. Y'all gotta check him out. If y'all not following him on YouTube, you need to look him up. Go type in 2SAUCE right now. Look him up because we about to play Broken Hearts. And yeah, let's get it. 91.3 The Plug, the music shop with Miss Music, Broken Hearts by 2SAUCE. Yeah, that's right.
Suave on the track.
Hey, yo, Blue. Lolo, turn that up. Hey. What's love to a broken heart? So strong, but this one hits hard. Play deep, but the love runs far. All this damage, I can't take it no more. Oh, what's love to a broken heart? Only one can go through so much damage. What's love when you broke my heart? What's love to a broken heart? It's crazy cause as a man, you ain't supposed to have no feelings. But fuck that, I'm in my feelings. Usually hold it, conceal it. I think it's time to reveal it. Deep inside I need some healing, I need some closure. It's crazy how I told you, one day you're leaving, it'll be over. No one ever stays by my side. Don't tell me you got me, you won't ride. These are things that I think about, hands together as I take a bow. Don't usually say what I'm praying about, but us is what I'm praying about. And that the whole family make it out. Thinking, am I allowed to hurt? Telling my pain, will it get worse? Feel I've been through the worst, so how much could it really hurt? What's love to a broken heart? So strong, but this one hits hard. Play deep, but the love runs far. All this damage, I can't take it no more. Oh, what's love to a broken heart? Only one can go through so much damage. What's love when you broke my heart? What's love to a broken heart? You said no one stays but you left. We could've got right but you left. My things in a box to the left. You play my love to the left. The times I stayed I should've left. These are things I don't understand. Not entitled to no feelings as a man. I guess I gotta take it on the chin. They say it is what it is, but on my daughters, fuck what it is. What's love to a broken heart? So strong, but this one hits hard. Play deep, but the love runs far. All this damage, I can't take it no more. Oh, what's love to a broken heart? Only one can go through so much damage. What's love when you broke my heart? What's love to a broken heart?
That's right. The music shop, I miss music. Two sauce, broken hearts. That's right. 91.3 the plug. Mm, I'm loving it. Mm. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. You just be riding. I love it. Yeah, you riding. Go ahead and give them your social media links so they can follow you. Cause man, we still got two more songs to go, and I'm gonna make them a fan tonight.
Um, so my Instagram as well as my TikTok as well as my Facebook, it's all one. It's that THATBOI, that boy, and the word two sauce all together, just like my name is right here, two sauce. So that THAT boy BOI two sauce. T no two SAUCE.
It's all right. I get nervous too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be saying some shit, and I look back and I'll be like, "The hell did I say?" Yo, it's road hard, put up wet Wednesday, so it's a school night and school week, and oh my god, we got like 23 days left of school. God, why not? I'm about to pull my hair out. I am. I'm for real. It's a hard year when your kids' school, and the lady in the front desk has a countdown, literally, on her desk of how many days left till school ends. I love it. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I can keep track right there." She's like, "Girl, we
Yeah.
counting down the days. We counting down the days like you all are." And I'm like, "Right?" Well, like I said, man, I think it's hot. I hope everybody will follow you. You do have subscriptions. Do you have the subscription thing on the IG yet or no?
No, people were telling me to get into it, but I mean, I don't feel like I should
Uh,
have
y-
to charge people.
why would I bring it up? Yeah, knock from the universe is talking.
Yeah.
Someone was like nudging me, asking me as a subscription, and I'm like, bro, I don't know. I know people see the witch around my neck, but sometimes the psychicness can be kind of like, a little creepy at times. But they'd be like nudging me, no, just say it. So yeah, definitely get some subscriptions. Something for them going because if they asking for it, it might be time. You
True.
know,
That's very true.
definitely might be time. But um, go ahead and you have anybody you want to shout out?
I want to shout out my producer. You know, he's been rocking with me. That's the same person who touches all my music, Johnny Grande. He actually has a crazy EDM show this week, man. Shout out to him, man,
Oh.
because he definitely he's the one that put the bug in my ear, like, yo, Sauce, you just need to drop a single a month, stay consistent. He's like, man, you got it. He was like, man, the work ethic's there and the talent's there. And he's like, man, usually people have one or the other. He's like, man, you got both. So if I want to give a special shout out to somebody, man, that's my guy, Johnny Grande, man. That man just been a big blessing in my life, man, more than what he really knows. And I tell him that all the time, man. But I don't think he really understands. But yeah, man, really dope friend to have, really dope brother to have. Just somebody good to have all around the board, man. He'll never lead you wrong. He'll always try to tell you, your best interests and stuff like that. And just a real good person. And there's not a lot of good people left in this world. Not saying this,
Yeah,
there's not,
you're
but as
right.
like a real genuine person to really not steer you in the wrong way and not try to use you for money or try to use you for anything. Just wants to accept you as a person. That's all I really could ask for.
Mm. As a friend, most definitely. Now, I wanted to know you got anything coming up, or you got any shows coming up? Let them know where you're gonna be at, what you're doing, who you're doing it with.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I'm opening up for Montana 300 May 20th, yo.
See?
I
Awesome.
got tickets for sale, man.
Mm.
I'm running the sale right now, $20 a ticket. It's a free sale. I get tickets by the end of this week. So once I get tickets, they will be $30. So if you're trying to save $10, if you're around the Ohio area or if you're from Ohio,
Mhm.
tap in. It's really gonna be dope. I got a nice fan base out there. So I got that coming up. I'm about to book my a venue in June. I'm probably gonna go out to Houston or Atlanta. So if you're from the A or if you're from Houston, man, definitely, just watch. I do everything off my own expense, so we try to make it happen the best that we can. I was supposed to be going on tour, y'all, but a lot of some legal troubles happened, so kind of hindering things. But y'all just stay tuned, man. We got some big things on the way, and another thing too, the Res Deshawn has been on my trail heavy, so like he's been under my reels, liking my stuff, just watching my story. So I don't know, something big may come out of that. The good Lord is willing, everything's gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Hmm. Now, what you said, with the drop one song every month,
Yeah,
that's a good thing. I've been doing that for like the last 3 or 4 years, I think, consistently. Yeah, so I'm like up to like 60 something songs. Me and my engineer were like, yo, we got a lot of I got a lot of songs done since like 2000. I say I started what 2000. Well, I would say 2018 is when I really, what I'm saying, started doing that, and then from there on, it was just consistently making music. So I was just like, bro, we got a lot of songs. So that's definitely a good thing because um, it keeps you growing. Because me just having to, to keep that commitment, you know what I mean? Even if something like isn't, oh, well, it isn't a hit. So what? You know what I mean? Keep the practice, the motivation, the stamina, site practice, so I think it's good. And see what people like, get people's feedback and stuff like that. Like I said, sometimes our own music is like the best. I don't know what it is, but
I
it's
hear
the
that.
best. Hmm.
I definitely hear that. And if there's any other independent artists in here, man, I get it. Like things happen, financial troubles happen, or sudden things happen in life. But that's where the persistent comes in. At I'm the type of person where if I don't have the money, I ain't gonna lie to you. My phone bill is either not gonna be paid or I'm pushing something back. Or you know what I mean? I'm waiting to the deadline for my insurance to get paid because the music has to be dropped. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it done regardless. It's not. Oh, you know what I mean? I can't afford it right now. It's what can I do to make it happen? So sometimes
Hmm.
I put things on the back burner. Like I don't buy clothes for myself no more. I'm usually rocking a black tee and my own merchandise. I used to be a big Tommy Hilfiger fan, but I really slayed off of it because it's just like, you know, this is where I need to be investing my money into right now. This is my craft. This is where I got to go hard into it. So, if you find yourself a solid producer, you know what I mean? Even if you get into the studio once a month, just to, you know what I mean, get that song done and get it out there. I'm trying to tell you, consistency will definitely pay off. I know it's a cliche, be consistent, stay dedicated and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Back in October of last year, 2022, I had 3,000 followers. I got 40, I want to say 43,000 followers right now.
Ooh,
So
that's good.
yeah, and that's just me being consistent off reels. That's me being consistent, talking to my supporters and my fans, and just you know what I mean. I don't feel like I'm too good to talk to anybody. You know what I mean? I don't
Hmm.
care because my stuff is buzzing right now. Talking to people, you know what I mean. Build that bridge with them. You know what I mean. Make them feel like a person. Those will be the type of people who are going to stream your music, repost you when they see something pop up, like, comment,
Hmm.
share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Those are those type of people, man. So I'm trying to tell you, a single a month. I don't care if you only did 100 plays on this song this month. You know what I mean? Go back from January and then look back on it when you get to December and see how much you've grown. You know what I mean? Because there's
Hmm.
always going to be growth as long as you stay consistent.
Hmm. Yeah. Um, like you said, every time you keep creating, you're gonna grow. So, because what they say, practice makes perfect. So, I mean, I just hope. Well, we got a comment out there. Ooh, let's see who's in the house. We got some comments. 420 Team Loud TV. What's up, Sugar? What's up, my beautiful queen? Y'all make sure you go follow her. She got something going on over there. I be supporting other podcasts. Oh yeah, TV shows, whatever. If you need me, I am there for you. I know. Hello, hello. We got. Uh-huh. That's a great strong friend, she said about, your friend. Yeah, most definitely. Oh, I didn't even see we got some music is before, yeah. Some music is definitely before its time. Um, like we were saying with his music, I mean, his older stuff is freaking awesome. Perseverance, that's definitely the number one thing that you need to have in any of this like music industry or entertainment or anything like that, where you're performing in front of people, most definitely. Oh, so you got some feedback. That's my peoples over there. They're liking the stuff. We got another video. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this one.
Yo, thank you for the feedback too, 420.
Yeah. Okay, we got ooh, Red's World. Tell me about Red's World.
As you can see, that's part of my brand right here. That's my
Mm.
brother. So I made Red's World in honor of my brother who was shot and killed to gun violence.
Oh.
So when I lost him, and this is one thing I can say. Once I lost my brother, you know, something inside of me, just like a fire inside, just made me just go ham with the music, and I don't know what it is, and it's a kind of a bittersweet thing because like it sucks that I lost somebody like that. It sucks, that we lost, somebody that was, a very good person. But the thing is, how many people feel some of the songs I made off that pain, and how many people I saved. You know what I mean? So it's like it's crazy because even on my worst days, you know what I mean. I don't my best days. I don't really know how to feel about it. So Red's World, you know what I mean. I was just explaining like it don't matter. Like when I do get the bag and stuff like that, it's really not going to change the fact on how I really feel inside. Money's not going to heal that pain. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Every day I got to wake up, fight through that battle, and tell myself I'm gonna be okay. I got to tell myself I'm gonna be okay for my kids, for my other half, for my mom. I got people out here that love me just because something happened so sudden in my life that was tragic doesn't mean what I mean the world ends. You got other people out here that love you. You got to keep going. And granted, it's hard, but that's where that really makes you who you are. When you can push through them things and turn something so painful into something so beautiful right
Mhm.
there. That's what
Mhm.
it's really about. So that's why I made Red's World, and then I turned it into the album. I'm actually about to drop Red's World, the album,
Mm.
or the deluxe album, here around like June, July. So I'm about to give y'all a little something fresh, new album. So I hope y'all ready for that. But yeah, that's where a lot of that comes from.
Mm. Well, yeah, he got me over here shedding little tears. So I'm gonna go dry up while I throw this song on. This is exactly why I had to bring you on my show because I we we can relate. I can relate, and that's what I want. I did the same thing with my music. Turned everything from a negative into a positive. Made it my own little world. Try to put it out there to bring back some things that we forget. Some feelings that we forget and stuff like that. I wanted to put in music. That's why I go and I take you out because you're doing the same thing I did, and that's what we need to do. We need to get it out there. So let's go and listen to the Red's World. All right, King. Let's get it, y'all. 91.3 The Plug, the music shop with Miss Music. This is 2SAUCE and Red's World. You want a drink, Alec? While you wait?
I ain't gonna lie, I had a drink. Chill out. Hey, yo, Harry. Yo, no Henny. I'm off the jack in Tennessee. Let's get it. I love you, my nigga. At the airport, thinking about my nigga. You won't feel the same when I hit six figures. Money will hit the pain, tell me how you figure. I give it all up just to get my nigga. They used to laugh about me, now they all believe. Need to take a trip to Cali, need some space to breathe. I've been thinking about my mom, thinking about my pops. Say my grandparents, but the closest thing I got. I've been locked in my thoughts, working on this vault. Just a matter of time before the way it's solved. I've been locked in my thoughts, working on this vault. Just a matter of time before the way it's solved. It's forever Red's World, forever I'm thugging. Niggas tryna play me pussy, they stupid, they bugging. Had to get up on my feelings and make me some millions. Cause if I die, who gon' provide for my family and children? Through the madness, I've been tryna find peace. I ain't gon' lie, it take no way on me. And if you have any love for me, the best thing you can do is go and pray for me. Don't get it mixed with cries of sympathy. They say I'm going crazy, need some therapy. Everybody got their own way to cope, but I'm not trying to lose hope. At the airport, thinking about my nigga. You won't feel the same when I hit six figures. Money will hit the pain, tell me how you figure. I give it all up just to get my nigga. They used to laugh about me, now they all believe. Need to take a trip to Cali, need some space to breathe. I've been thinking about my mom, thinking about my pops. They my grandparents, but the closest thing I got. I've been locked in my thoughts, working on this vault. Just a matter of time before the way it's solved. I've been locked in my thoughts, working on this vault. Just a matter of time before the way it's solved. It's a rage world, it's rage world. It's a rage world, it's rage world. At the airport, thinking about my nigga. It won't feel the same when I hit six figures. Money will hit the pain, tell me how you figure. I give it all up just to get my nigga. They used to laugh about me, now they all believe. Need to take a trip to Cali, need some space to breathe. I've been thinking about my mom, thinking about my pops. They my grandparents, but the closest thing I got.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. 91.3 The Plug, the music shop with Miss Music. you know, it's been a rough, I would say, since like 2000. Uh, gosh, let's say it's like 2012, probably 13. It's been a long road for me. So listening to your music is just like, damn. I could see that. Yeah, you didn't go exactly through what I went through, but you still went through kind of what I've gone through. So it's like we relate so much when it comes to listening to your music. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I feel them. You know what I'm saying? I've lost people too. I lost every single one of my best friends. I lost my twin before. Like, it's hard for us. So, hearing the songs that you have where you're grieving and you're still talking about them as, things I went through too. May have not been the same situations, but still love lost, family, friends, it's hard. And like you said, the people that hit you up and they tell you, hey, you changed my life, you saved my life. Let me tell you, it's music that's usually there for us, um, when we need comforting. So to be somebody that can actually take somebody out of a dark and dismal place and make them feel better about things, knowing that you yourself is going through stuff that's similar to them, you know what I mean? It is a blessing and it is priceless, you know. So and I think a lot of us need it sometimes, when we're going through our rough trials and tribulations. I mean, even even spiritual awakening is like, oh my god, it could be 7 years, it could be 14 years, it just depends on the person that's having the awakening and how fast they're learning or who they're coming into contact with, so it's like it's crazy because I get to see other people who are on their own paths, you know and we all are so much alike, so much alike. And it's like, sometimes I just wonder why, some people out there, if like they can only get it, if they can only get what we have got, man, we can come together and really make a difference, on everything. But people, I gotta be ready to let go. But I think listening to artists like you, especially catering more to men and how they feel, I think they need that, and I think you're pretty honest about, how you feel, and it doesn't make you look weak and it doesn't make you look vulnerable. It makes you look strong. And it also makes you stand out to where if you can do it, he can do it, or I can do it, or they can do it, and I love that. But I had to just, oh, I had to have you on my show tonight. I was just like, oh my gosh, I just had to add you to that category because I love it. I love it, and I love the fact of being able to showcase, the stuff that you learned and what you put into your music so it teaches other people. Each one teach one, and your spiritual awakening and the things that you're going to and learning all about you. And man, we need to hear that. We need that. So thank you. I give you your roses, your flowers, and I salute you. Keep doing what you do because we love that. Most definitely. I love that. We got one last song, peoples. Before I turn him over, go ahead though and shoot out your social media links one last time.
So it's that boy two sauce. It's THATBOI, the number two, and the word sauce all together. So it's that boy two sauce. THATBOI, the number two sauce. SAUCE. And I'm on TikTok, Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I try to be consistent on every platform and post. I kind of laid off my TikTok, y'all, but I'm getting back on it because I heard they were gonna ban TikTok, so I kind of just like, stuck on my Instagram. But I really got to get back on my TikTok wave. But
Please
yo, I
write it out.
appreciate everybody who follows and just gives the music a try. Even if you stream it a couple times, you know what I mean. It's like, all right, it's all right, but not the best I want to, not everything I want to play every day. That's cool. Just thank you for just giving my music the time of day. Thank you for streaming it. That means a lot to me.
Now I'll probably end up letting you give your links again before we go, but we gonna go ahead and get this song on for y'all tonight, cause Miss Music love the music. Oh yeah, it's so long.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, so the last one too. Perfect. Mhm. Go ahead, tell us about that one.
Yeah, I actually wrote that song in an hour. I just,
Mm,
what I mean, I was going through something,
I believe it.
and with my relationship at the time, and that's how I really felt. You know what I mean? I felt like I was giving a lot of love, and I wasn't getting it back. So
Mhm.
um, I just felt, you know, just so hurt. I shed tears writing that song because it meant like so much to me. You know what I mean? It's just when you give a certain type of love to somebody, and they don't see you for who you are, and you keep trying to show them who they are or who you are, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like
Beating
it'll
a dead
it'll do
horse.
something to you. It'll do something to you. It'll make you start changing from who you really are sometimes. And sometimes
Mm,
you got to get back to your roots, to who you really are, because of what you go through doesn't determine who you are. You know what I mean? We all go through some things. That's just like, just because you're driving your car and you might hit a pothole, and you know what I mean, your car has a flat, doesn't mean that your car's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? No, it just went through something. That's what happened. What can you do? You got to fix it up, prepare yourself, and you know what I mean, keep going. So that's how I really like to word things. You know what I mean? When you go through some things, they're really teachers in life. You know what I mean? And I'm a firm believer in that. Anything that happens in my life where it may seem tragic or something bad that I feel like, why is this happening? You know what I mean? I try to look at the lesson in it, because whether it's good or bad, there's a lesson in everything. It's just like you were talking about the spiritual awakening. You got to really be open minded for that, because um, it's
mm,
just life really showing you something right in front of your eyes, and if you don't wipe your eyes at that time, sometimes it might come and then it might go, and then soon enough, before you know it, it's happening again. That's why they say history repeats itself. So that song right there, man, is driven by a lot of pain, and it's just I just try to put it in more of like a hype way instead of like such a sad way. You know what I mean? So that's how I came up with that one.
the struggles of being a man. Women don't get it, and I think it's I think it's either we got to get older, or we got to get to that point where we just alone drop our egos, and want to listen, or want to care enough to compromise, or do whatever we got to do. But um I like the fact that you definitely are bringing, you're bringing it, you're bringing knowledge. You're not it's a whole new, y'all getting school tonight. I told you, man, I'm gonna bring these artists on to school y'all. So if you don't know what's going on, or y'all need help, definitely check out my artist, Two Sauce. We're gonna get into your song. This is his favorite song, y'all. The Music Shop with Miss Music 91.3, The Plug. Two Sauce, So Long. Let's get it.
Want all this love from somebody, but can't even love yourself. I've been losing myself, trying to love somebody else. I'm lost, I'm gone, so confused. Tall, beneficial, living cadence to you. Heart bruised, broken into up in you. Ooh. I'm lost, Lord, can you save me? Save me. Want all this love from somebody, but can't even love yourself. I've been losing myself, trying to love somebody else. I'm lost, I'm gone, so confused. All beneficial living caters to you. All bruised, broken into up in you. I'm lost. So long, I'm gone. It hurts now, but hold on. So long, I'm gone. It hurts now, but hold on.
That's right. 91.3 The Plug, the Music Shop, Miss Music 2 Sauce, so long. That's right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Woo. I love it. Like, I just, you're so lyrical. Like, you sound like so, like, I don't know, like, just meant to be there, you know? Like if you were playing the part, like, I'm convinced. All right, Mr. Star. I hope you shine so bright. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing. The music is hot. I know everybody that's listening is like, yeah, he's dope. You know what I mean? I could dig this. You know, the
You know what's crazy
country
about that
song.
song?
What's up?
They were trying to have me sell that song to Post Malone.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
How much were they talking?
what you gonna call it? Hey, I didn't get prices right away because you know what I mean. I didn't want to sell the song because you know what I
Oh
mean. It means a lot
yeah.
more to me. You know what I mean? But
Then yeah, then a price tag.
yeah. But don't get me wrong. Like, if they were to come at me with the numbers right, I'm usually the type of person.
Oh
I'm dubbing some things because it's like
wow.
I don't really want to like sell something and y'all try to lowball me on something because if you want me to sell this song, obviously you know what it can really do. You know what I mean? And I know that's a song right there. At least everybody that's been in a relationship and it hasn't worked
Hmm.
out, they can feel that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And what I
I
really
can
think
feel that.
is dope. It's like it's not like my music doesn't. It's not based all around like cursing and vulgar language. I got little curse words here and there, but you really get the message and you get why I express some of those curse words when I do use them. You know what I mean? So like
Hmm.
that's why it really hits different. But yeah, man, I know when all this music takes off, that song right there is going to the top.
Hmm. So y'all heard that right, Post Malone people? Y'all just came real low with those numbers. Shame on you. What is wrong with you? Y'all better step your game up. Yeah, you got all that money, make it work, huh? Hmm. Yeah. 2SAUCE is like, make it work. Make it work, people. If you want that, make it work. Yes, I said it. Unapologetic too with it. You deserve it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I love this song. You're just so talented. I just, I love it. I can't wait to keep up with you. I definitely want to bring you back in the future. You know what I'm saying? So I can know what's going on with you, what you're doing, how you're doing it. Keep tagging me. You got something going on, tag me on social media. Everybody, I don't know what the hell's going on with my Miss Music Diva Instagram. But y'all can add me on 813 Famous Studio. Maybe God just wants me to work on that one over there and build it up because it is a little bit weak. But yeah, if you want to get at me, add me over there, tag me. Tag 813 Famous Studio. That's where we're at right now. Is we're in the studio over here, the music shop. Um Go ahead, tag me, and then I will, post you up on my social medias and stuff like that. That way, if you got something going on, I'm constantly circulating. I love to circulate what you're doing, not just have you on the show, but also as following you, be able to repost, to my stories and everything like that. So yeah, definitely keep me there. Everybody that like has helped you do what you've done, salute to everybody. If there's a queen behind you, salute to her. Salute to mama and grandma and everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely appreciate coming across you, and thank Most High for connecting me with you and you giving a chance to you know grace your presence on my the music shop and give them a documentary here of what you got going on. And how you did it over here, damn it. I love it. Thank you, Two Sauce, for coming on. I
No
really do
problem. I
appreciate
appreciate
you.
you.
Anything you want to say and give your last links to everybody? Go ahead, baby. Take it away.
Um,
Any
Man, no matter
messages?
what you're doing in life, man, just stay true to yourself. It don't matter. I don't care if you're just running a business or you know what I mean. You're selling cars. If you're doing music, you're on a podcast. Do what you love, man. Don't pay attention to the numbers right away. Don't pay attention to all the negative stuff. Be true to yourself, and I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of people have a bit the wrong misconception of because you're not doing numbers like this person or you try to compare yourself to this person. You are you at the end of the day. When you look in the mirror, you don't see that person that you're looking at. You see yourself. Build yourself up. Forget what anybody else has to say. The hating's gonna come when you're doing good. Regardless if you're doing good or bad, it doesn't matter. People are gonna talk. If it makes you happy and and you love what you're doing and you have a passion for it, and especially where you could, live your life and be able to be financially free off what you do, take it to the fullest. You never know where it's going to take you. And I just want to thank everybody who tuned in to the music show tonight. I'm really just excited. I'm definitely willing to get back on whenever you're down, whenever you got another open slot. But thank you to everybody who's here. Thank you for everybody who shows support for her. Like she said, man, go to the 813 Instagram. I don't remember it all the way, but man, give her a follow. Help her
813
build it back
famous.
up. And my social media again is that boy BOI the number two and the word sauce SAUCE. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm on TikTok. Man, if you haven't, give the music a try. You definitely might like it. You know what I mean? You might have found your new favorite artist. All I ask you, man, just give it a try if you're looking for some new music. Thank you, guys.
I know I have. I found one of my favorite artists, my new favorite artist. Ooh. Yes, everybody. Two Sauce, he's the man, man. Yeah, I gotta follow him. If y'all don't follow him, yeah, you whack. But anyways. I'm so bad. It's my show. I can say that. Y'all whack. You whack if you don't follow my homeboy. The country song. I have to get a little information before we go. What's up with that country song?
Yeah, so it's really like a love country song. I just I'm
Mm.
really just trying to like expand and see how much of an artist am I truly am. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I really be trying to just push myself to do different things. And that's why I started doing the pop. That's why I'm starting to do the country. I'm trying to really, touch it all. Like I said, that's why you can't really put me in a genre. Like you're gonna be able to play two songs and be able to jump from your broken heart to your so long into the country song, and it's gonna be like, yo, this is all the same artist. You don't even have to change it. You can hear it all. That's the type of artist I want to be, and that's what I'm going to be.
Well, definitely when you get that country thing worked out, you come back and let me throw it up here and see if they like it, you know?
I got you.
Shoot. Yeah, I'm not gonna front like, hey, I mean me with me doing my music, like I love R&B, but like I never thought like I would have a little niche for doing R&B, and I'm starting to kind of like see that, oh shit, I might have like a niche for it. Didn't even know that I would ever do it. Like I love it, but didn't never think that I would be able to do it, and it seems like I don't do so damn bad. I'm doing actually damn good. I'm like, man, I'm surprising myself. So, but I love it. Thank you. God bless you and yours. Thank you for coming on to the music shop. We will definitely keep up with you. Y'all keep up with my peoples. Show him love. Tell him, hey, I seen you on the music shop with Miss Music on 91.3, the plug radio. And we will definitely have him on. Go ahead and say goodbye, cause yo, we got things to do.
Yo,
Don't you
y'all
got
have
things to
a good
do?
one. Y'all have a blessed one, and thank you, Miss Music, for having me on. Thank you so
Thank you,
much. I'm
King.
looking forward to
Thank
coming
you.
back soon.
I appreciate you. Oh, so blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time on the music shop with Miss Music. We out. That's right. And damn it, that's a wrap. Subscribe and hit the notification bell because you never know when I'm coming on. Yeah. Miss Music. Yeah. We did that. Hi, haters.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service, still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right. The showcase. Check it out Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Central Time. Always on HQ. 91.3 The Plug. If you want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a deal for you. You are now tuned into the music shop with this music. 91.3 The Plug. Wait a minute. No, that's a wrap.